So in this video, we're going to ask the question. You want to get into hairstyling, you want to own a salon, a beauty parlor, a barbershop, whatever it may be. Do you go to school? Did Pam? We're going to ask her. Before we get into it, make sure you've liked and subscribed. And keep in mind this video is shot with horrible framing. But the information is... you don't get this anywhere else. Anyway, enjoy it. And I'll see you at the end.
Did you go to school for hairstyling?
Yeah. So in high school, I don't know if they all have it now, but they have cosmetology.
Mm-hmm.
So after the bad haircut, I took it. It's like an elective course. I took it and I was so good. My teacher would actually tell me, can you please skip today? You're going to make the kids feel shame. So just don't come. You know it too well. And she would send me to the CAF and give me money to go to the CAF and just not come to class. And I was
For
like,
real?
oh, I swear. Yeah, Miss Ryan, she was the best. Because she's just like, you're too good at this. And like, how can I have you and all the other kids?
Looking like a bunch of salamis.
Yeah. Like some people couldn't even hold a comb. And then, so I did that grades 10, 11, 12. And then I took a year off not knowing what I wanted to do. And then I went to Marvell in Yorkville. Then 2 months in, found out I can do an apprenticeship and save $10,000. So I did an apprenticeship in 2005 for $800. And then, yeah, that was my schooling. And then I even went to teacher's college. So now I'm certified to teach the cosmetology course, but I hate it. I hate it. I can't do it.
You're not a teacher.
I can't teach something that's natural. Like I can't teach how to comb.
It's hard to dumb it down because you kind of expect everybody to have the same kind of
and
base knowledge.
and when kids are like, how do I hold the comb? I'm like, why are you in this class? Like,
I don't think that's the heart of a teacher.
yeah, so I can't teach hair. I can't.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Would you say, like, does somebody need to go to school for hairstyling, or is that something that you can learn in your basement? Like, do most stylists or salon owners
No,
have formal training?
There's a lot. Well, to get your license, to own a place, you have to have a license.
Okay.
Or somebody working in there has to have a license. To go to school to learn hair, no. I think going to school just teaches you the things like, oh, okay, now I get what I'm doing. But I think if you have it, you have it. And if you don't, you don't. Yeah, like you can't, again, like teaching, you can't take the course and think you can become a hairstylist. Our apprentice here, she's amazing. I threw her in, literally threw her in. And a lot of it is personality. Like you can do, can I swear in this?
Yeah.
You can do bullshit hair, but if you talk to your clients, like I can do the worst hair one day and they'll still come because they just want to talk. It's like how you make them feel when they're there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So it has to be like all of that together, but you cannot teach someone how to. You can perfect a technique,
yeah,
but you can't teach someone to do hair. And there's a lot of people working that aren't licensed.
So you can kind of, if you needed to go, or if you felt the need to go to school, you'll get the basics.
The theory.
The theory.
Yeah, like why the chemical works this way. But like that's why we have the wall. We break so many rules in mixing. And I can't even explain. Like sometimes I'm mixing something and I can't explain why, but I can see in my head what it's gonna look like. Where like in school, they're like, you need to mix equal parts and this 2 equals violet and whatever. But in my head, it's just like numbers floating around and I just start mixing. And I say a prayer and it usually always comes out.
You just made me think, is it Good Will Hunting where he's doing the math on the chalkboard and all the numbers are floating around?
Yeah, like literally. It's like somebody who's a mathematician, that's me with color. I'm just like, okay, so I just need it to look like this. Okay, I'm going to do this and this. And if you ask me why, I'm like, I don't know.
What if somebody asks for the same color again?
I get it, but I think that's the beauty. If I didn't have like one thing one day, I can just make it. You know, whereas other people, like the people who go to hair school and they're so stuck,
Right.
No, I can't do it because I don't have. No, just like you got to figure it out. It's like making pancakes. If you don't have baking soda, you just got to figure it out. You know?
No.
Get something else. You know? That's hair to me.
Okay, all right.
If you want to see the full interview, In the links below, check out becoming a channel member because I've got the entire 35-minute interview where I talk one-on-one, uninterrupted, with horrible video angles to Pamela Facey at Elevate Beauty Lofts. I hope to see you there and right here, next video. I'm gonna grab my coffee and I'll be right there.